Right.
It requires 10 days from the onset of symptoms, and then to confirm it, you would get 2 negative tests.
I feel really good. I feel very strong. I know a lot of people that have had the COVID or the China virus, as I call it, because it came from China. But I feel really, really strong. And a lot of people don't feel that way sometimes for a while afterwards, but very good.
Let me just tell you what the CDC guidelines are for getting people to be able to go back into society. It generally is 10 days from the onset of your symptoms. So apparently he started getting symptoms on Thursday, last Thursday, not yesterday. So that would mean that 10 days from them would be Saturday. The other criteria that people speak about is 2 negative tests by PCR 24 hours apart. And I have to tell you, I don't know what those values are, but from the time frame, he would be within the recommended time frame of the CDC of allowing you to get back into circulation 10 days from the onset of symptoms.
Right now, I'm medication free. I'm not taking any medications as of, probably 8 hours ago or so. I'm medication free, which frankly makes me feel good. I don't like medication.
Left. Will you shut up, man?
Listen, who?
Well, I would be comfortable with if he went through the CDC criteria of being non-infective, then I would feel okay. But he would have to fulfill the criteria of the CDC of being non-infective.
But literally, they tested the lungs, they checked for the lungs, and they tested it with different machinery. They have incredible stuff that I've never even seen before. And it tested good. Initially, I think they had some congestion in there, but ultimately it tested good. And with each day, it got better. And I think that's why they wanted me to stay, frankly.
I don't want to be commenting specifically about the specific things that the president is doing. What I can say, and I think this will answer your question indirectly, but hopefully adequately, that we should not trivialize this disease. This is a serious disease. It's killed 210,000 Americans, infected more than 7 million others, and killed 1 million people worldwide. So it's not something that you should take lightly.
Success will bring us together. Then we got hit with the plague from China, and now we have to do it all over again. It's make America great again.
It disturbs me when I see that no matter who is doing it. When you have congregate settings that have no masks in a situation, particularly if it's indoors, that is asking for trouble. And that is something that is contrary to the things that I and my public health colleagues have been saying for some time now. You've got to avoid those situations. And it doesn't matter who you are or where you are, everyone should be avoiding those types of situations. The baseline of infection is high at a level that's disturbing, 40,000 infections a day. And if you look at the map of the country, there are regions of the country in which the test positivity is going up. Inevitably, that is a predictor or a prognosticator of there being increased infections, which will lead to increased hospitalizations. Ultimately, there may be a lag, but that will happen. And the same thing with increase in deaths. Once you have increase in hospitalizations, there may be a lag, but you will get an increase in deaths. It may not be as bad as it was at the peaks that we saw in the spring, but you will start to see increase in hospitalizations as increase in cases go up.
Really strong. I didn't have a problem with breathing, which a lot of people seem to have. I had none of that. But I didn't feel very strong. I didn't feel very vital. I didn't feel like the president of the U.S. should feel. And I knew there was something a little bit off.
Are you going to donate your own plasma, Mr. President?
Well, I will. Nobody's asked me that question, actually, but I will. If they want me to do it, I'd love to do it. I have been retested, and I haven't even found out numbers or anything yet, but I've been retested, and I know I'm at either the bottom of the scale or free.
When is your next test going to be?
I don't know. Probably tomorrow, Mark. They test every couple of days, I guess, but it's really at a level now that's been great to see it disappear. Well, I'd have no trouble with it at all. In fact, when we have rallies outside, we've had no problem whatsoever. Outside is better than inside, as you know, with this crazy thing that's gone on.